The most accomplished goalie in the 21-year history of the women's lacrosse program, Erika Blozie backstopped the Warriors to their first 3 postseason tournament appearances as a 4-year player who started all possible 71 matches in net. As a sophomore, Erika played every minute in goal, leading Eastern to a record 15 wins and being named tournament MVP when the Warriors won the ECAC tournament title. One of only 2 goalies in program history to start for 4 years, the 2-year team captain accumulated countless individual awards for her play on the field, her work in the classroom, and her citizenship and leadership. Among her many honors, she remains the program's only goalie to be named to the prestigious National Farewell Lacrosse Festival All-Star Game. 12 years after her final game, Erika is still the statistical leader in 6 of the program's 7 major career goalie categories. Among them, appearances and starts, wins, minutes, saves, and goals against average.
It's quite an honor to introduce someone into any athletic hall of fame. And it's even more special when that someone is one of your dearest friends. I have known Erika Blozie for almost 20 years. And truth be told, although it's incredible to speak about her accomplishments, it's also really hard. You see, Erika and I are best friends, but we are pretty competitive best friends. Beginning with our days at Eastern, we have always been trying to one-up each other. If one of us made first team all-conference, so would the other. If one of us earned the Sportsperson of the Year award, the other was invited to the North-South All-Star Game. And on it went. Even this past month, I was a finalist for Teacher of the Year in Hartford. I tell Erika this news and she congratulates me, of course. And I kid you not, about a week later, I get a text from her telling me she has been inducted into Eastern's Athletic Hall of Fame. You couldn't just let me have this one, could you, Erika? But that's the way it should be. Teammates always pushing each other, holding each other accountable, and motivating one another to be better. And that's what made Erika great. Looking strictly at statistics alone, Erika has earned the right to be among the best athletes ever at Eastern. And she still holds virtually all of the program's career goalie records. But it isn't those numbers alone that we should recognize. You see, she had this ability to bring everyone together, no matter how different we were, and focus us all on one common goal. She never accepted anything less than our best and forced each player to take a look at what they could be doing to impact the game. She also kindly reminded us of our responsibilities on the field, motivated us with her squeaky voice in the huddle, and pushed us to be better every time she was tough on herself when she hit her goalie stick on the pipes after a ball went in. But that didn't happen much, and that's why she's being inducted into the E-Club Hall of Fame in the first place. Most of all, Erika walked the walk. She put that goalie gear on and she walked the walk of no fear. Whatever she expected of us, she set her own standard twice as high. She was always so tough on herself, especially after a loss. And I really think that's why everyone respected her so much. I know it's one of the reasons why I respect her to this day. So congratulations, Erika. There's no one-upping you this time, my friend.
The qualities that made Erika one of the best goalies that I ever coached were hard work, great work ethic, were great sense of humor, and she was not going to be outshone on the field. She wanted to win on every opportunity that we stepped foot, whether it was a practice drill or whether it was a big ECAC championship or NCAAs, it didn't matter for her.
What made Erika a Hall of Fame goalie was her astute awareness of the game and of the players that she was playing with and against. She has a tremendous amount of knowledge of the game of lacrosse and knows, what every single person, the role that every single person on the field is supposed to have and how they're supposed to play it.
One of the ways you can tell that a player is excellent and one of the best of all time is every time as a coach I step foot on the field and go say hello to my opponents, coaching staff, they will look in the cage and see Erika there, and every time they say, hasn't she graduated yet? And that's how you know.
She has such a love for the game and wanted to pass on that passion and how enjoyable it is to play to other people. And she had so much knowledge of every single position on the field. Even though she was just a goalie, she really had such insight as to the job and role that everybody on the field should have, that would allow her to become a very successful coach later on, because she knew that and wasn't just stuck to one position.
Erika had some amazing qualities as a player that I knew would really make her a great coach at the collegiate level and the high school level, or whatever she wanted to do with lacrosse. First and foremost, she was passionate about the game. She fell in love with the game at Eastern Connecticut. There wasn't a person around who couldn't see that. It just oozed out of her in a way that was contagious. It's the reason we went from being very, very average to very good right away. That desire to be the best, that work ethic to be the best, is contagious on a group of impressionable young players.
We had another goalie that was on the team as well, but Erika as a freshman was starting, and that seriousness and that tenacity and the control that she had as a player, I think allowed her, kind of showed and demonstrated what she would become as a leader or a coach later on. She also, her knowledge of the game and her passion for the game too, you could see very early on. And I would not see her doing anything, other than coaching.
What really was special for Erika was we kind of learned our way together with what was going to make a great goalie. Erika was both a field player and a goalie when she was in high school, so I think it kind of surprised us both that she was going to turn out to be one of the best goalies that Eastern Connecticut has ever seen. Even to this day, she is one of the top goalies I've ever coached in 25 years of coaching.
Erika is extremely committed to the program and to our team, and to everything that she sets her mind to. She is extremely serious and was all business when we were in season, and was extremely committed. She would be at every single practice, every single game. She was there early, she was there late.
The girl hated to run, and I'm not so sure that's not why she didn't choose the goalie position. But I am eternally grateful that she did. She was the quickest little goalie we ever saw. She just didn't like the distance run. I can't remember what we did a loops around, but she hated that loop more than anything, and continued to tell me that many years after she graduated.
She was always able to tell us constructively what we needed to make changes on the field, and she knew exactly what was going on one side when the ball was on the other side.
One of the proudest moments that I had with Erika would have been the North-South Senior All-Star game. Erika was the first player that we had in that All-Star game. It was at UMBC, so she was coming to my hometown. I'll never forget it, because it was a locust year, and I think it really freaked her and her family out. Erika had the most unbelievable game, so to culminate her college career.
At this time, it is my pleasure to present, as a 2016 inductee into the E-Club Hall of Fame, Erika M. Blozie.